Hello, Chef Marcus Guiliano here, and I'm your chef on a mission. Today's mission is business partnerships, business. I did a video the other day, and I just want to educate people, and hopefully people won't fall and make the same mistakes that I did. And of course, I'm going to also make some videos on the upsides of partnerships and giving some tips on business partnerships. Because business partnerships can be a massive reward, or it can be a massive, massive headache, as I've experienced, especially my last one where I lost a best friend of a decade over business partnership. I think the more you know somebody, the more you trust people, just because you've known somebody for so long, or maybe you've known somebody so long and you know enough not to trust them. And that's what the signs that I should have saw that other people were seeing in my last partnership. I just saw Ty Lopez speak in person, and he had some really interesting things to say on a partnership, which I'll make on another video on forming a successful partnership. I have a friend who has, 30 restaurants, and he runs every restaurant on a partnership, and from what I know, they're a success, and I'll talk about his plan as well. But let's talk about the dark side of partnerships, and I'm going to just share some my personal experience from my last partnership. So, like I said, it was with a best friend for 10 years that I was with, and decided to open a restaurant together. And part one of that video would explain a little more. But, a lot of people warned me, actually, every single person warned me not to do it. Every person. There was not one person I found that was supportive of it. And looking back now, I'm like, duh. But there was one person that said something to me that really, really resonated. And this is a tip that you can take away from this if you're going into a partnership with somebody who wants to give you money, somebody who wants to partner up with you. This is a very, very good tip. Somebody said to me, Marcus, if you look at this person, he's had numerous partners over the years. And if you notice, he's not friends with one single of those partners. He doesn't talk to any of them. It's all ended in a very bad way. They were making a joke like I would never partner with somebody who's had a partner every other year. And every other year might be an exaggeration, but if you look back, if you're looking for a partner, look back and see if they've partnered with other people. See how they relate to their other partners. Are they in business still with their partners? Do they get along with their partners? Even family members. Some family members don't talk to each other that run businesses, and other family members run massively successful businesses. I know the folks from Squeeze In out in California, and their whole business is grown on family partnerships, and especially Misty, the founder of or the main owner who had bought this, had given control to her kids and the two daughters, and they were encouraged to bring in and grow this business and grow this business. So partnerships like it can be super, super, super successful. Family partnerships can be, family partnerships can't be. But I think the biggest takeaway for me really resonates with that one person told me. Look at the person's past partnerships. What have they done in the past with other people, and how do they act right now? Are they friends with those other people? Do they talk to those other people? Did it end bad? Are they still in business with those other people? Take a look at that. I think that's for me, was one of the biggest takeaways. And if I would have heard that advice at the right time, it probably would have changed my mind. And I who knows? Because I was set on my mind because, again, tons and tons of people told me. There was not one person that said, oh, wow, that's great. Everybody had said something. Even my parents had said something. And I guess, when you're naive or when you're in that mode as an entrepreneur or just making a decision, sometimes people just aren't going to change your minds. People just aren't going to say the right thing to you at the right time. And you have to learn that lesson for yourself. And it was a lesson I learned for myself. And hopefully by me sharing this, and this is the point of this video, of me sharing this knowledge, my personal experiences, that it'll help somebody else along the way. Now, I've had numerous offers from other people to open things, to do things, and I'm at a point now where and even prior to the last partnership failure, I was at a point where I had very exact stipulations on what I wanted, and some of those stipulations scared people away, which I guess was a good thing. First of all, if you're in the restaurant industry and you're looking for an investor, a partner, and somebody asks you for a budget, a budget is the last thing you want to give in the restaurant industry. Other businesses might be different. In the restaurant industry, this is a very high risk business. if somebody's investing it to make money, that's not the right investor. That's what my friend does. My friend goes, Marcus, we give no promises. We give nothing. We don't show business plans, because if you're if you have an investor who wants to see a business plan, they're in it for the money. They have to be in a restaurant for a different reason. And a lot of chefs open restaurants, to make money, to provide a living, but they do it because they have an extreme passion. And, sometimes making money and passion, you're not on the same course the first couple of years. You have to, really level things out and catch up. With restaurants. So it's just that, the passion, my passion runs deep. So when other people have approached me, I was like, this is what I need. And they're like, oh, gee, boy, you wanted to make money with you here. And I'm like, we're going to make money, but no business plan. I'm not going to present a business plan to you and promise you or show you that, hey, this is the upsides. This is a downside business. And we may be and I told my previous partner, I said, man, you need a good year. I was very specific. You need a good year and a half to catch up and see the light. I said, just see the light. And he didn't believe me on that. And, I don't know if he believes me now, but you need a while. My business, for me to honestly say, hey, I have extra money to buy new ovens and do this and that, it took almost 7, 8 years, 9 years of busting my butt to say, okay, I have enough money left over at the end of the year to reinvest back into my business. And that's one of the crucial things, reinvesting back in the business. But if I had a partner, and I say my wife is my partner, and somebody made a comment on the last video, my wife's not my partner, she's the boss. And that's actually how I introduce her. I say, hi, I'm the owner of the restaurant, and here's my wife, who's the boss. And that's how I've always introduced her in a joking way. And I do feel like that, yes, she's the boss a lot of times. She controls the money here, and if she says I don't have money to buy something, then it's typically not bought. I have to really justify what I'm buying and show that, hey, the money's in this bank account, and I can buy this, and this is what we're going to do with it. So it's kind of good that I have those checks and balances with my wife as my partner, as my quote-unquote boss. Let's see. So I'm going to keep making a few more videos like this of partnerships, because a lot of businesses start as a partnership. It's a partnership between family members or between friends that think they can, tear the world, set the world apart, and make a difference and make a change. And that's all great, but really, really have some upfront. What should I say? Guidelines, and understand. I'll talk about Ty Lopez's tips on being a partner, because he has multiple successful businesses. At the last thing I saw him speak at, he was like, I have so many businesses, I have to give a spreadsheet to keep track of all the businesses. And he sort of let his formula go on how he did that, let it loose to the crowd there. So definitely going to share that. I'm not going to make this video any longer. I think we got the point of this. Just, research your future business partners' past endeavors. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please hit like, subscribe, and definitely pass it on.